Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to start off by saying that this past week, I have just been terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I had no self-control on certain things, so I had to move around from some of the funds that I had saved some money in to be able to cover it, which is terrible. So this week, I'm cutting back on my expenses. I'm trying my best to just budget what I know I'm going to use and not go over it. It just wasn't pretty. So for this week, we have $553.22 to budget. So I'm going to go ahead first, starting off with my weekly expenses. So I did go over in gas. But my gas has been really high lately, so instead of 55, I need to bump it up to 60. Then for lunch, I'm going to go ahead and do 20. That is literally not what I wanted to do. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and do 20. For coffee, I'm going to go ahead and do 25 because when I replenish, I usually do $25 at one time. For groceries, I'm going to go ahead and just add in here 25. Perfect. Snacks. I normally say I'm not going to eat snacks, but then this happens. I have no self-control. It's usually when I'm working or something that I go to the store and get some snacks. That's usually what happens to me. So for here, I need to cover my overspending. I already gave it to my mom. That's why it happened. So I'm good on here. Then I'm going to go ahead and underfund here just so I have those $12.99 that I will get taken out. For my adult life, I don't think I'm going to fund something here now. I'm going to go back to it because I don't have anything prioritizing there. Then here, go ahead and put $45 there. And I'm going to go ahead before I forget. I'm going to go ahead and put my $50 into here, which leaves me with $215.23. Now, before I do anything else, I want to go ahead and go to July, just so I know that if anything, these are funded. So here, I'm just going to round this up to $300. And here, I'm going to go ahead and just put the 59. Just go ahead and put the $59.23 just so I can have $100 even. And then once I did that, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to June. I do have $100, but I have been removing my savings from my... I'm so terrible. Let me explain what happens. So I have this plan. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to follow through. But then I start slacking. And I started school again. So when school starts, I kind of like lack my funds. It's just terrible for me. So terrible. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just put $5 to $10 in each category just so it's not so lonely and it has its ability to grow little by little. So for June's goals, I did go ahead and up to here, I did already fund it. So I did already use it. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and put these back where they should go and leave it at that. I'm going to go ahead. No, I'm not going to underfund the drinks. by the end of the year. So I'm going to go ahead and add 10. And 10. That's literally not what I wanted to do. Wait, was it what I wanted to do? Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So, end of year. Then for my here is where I need to fund, because this is where I took all my money from. It's so sad. So I'm going to start with health insurance because that is key. Doctors, car maintenance, car registration, car insurance, parking. I'm going to go ahead and put $5 because usually I don't spend that much on parking. For school, I'm going to go ahead and underfund this. And I'll put my $1. I'll put my $1 in my pet care. So I was reading a book, and the book practically summarized that the way that I see life is I want to tackle everything fast. And I want to do it all at once. But in reality, it's never gonna work out for me because I need to tackle things slowly, little by little, and just install small habits within me. For instance, this $10 is not going to make a difference now, but if I keep adding $10 constantly, eventually it will make a difference. So that's what I need to do, and focus on little tasks and little goals, and that will set me up for the future. I hope so anyway. And I need to have self-talk and tell myself, girl, what's going on? Because I can't keep spending the way I'm spending because I was doing so good. And then life got messy and I started being careless and I had a whole reset. So now I'm working on getting myself back together. So I hope that by this summer I will develop better small task habits, if that makes any sense. I do hope to keep myself accountable because I was doing good. I was doing really good, and I just got stuck. I started spending where I wasn't supposed to be spending. I do have to make a couple of returns on some stuff, especially when I went to Target and I got some clothing. Yeah. So I'll probably update this later. But I think that's it for now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week.